So I'm here with Tori, who is the youth director at First Centenary here in Chattanooga, and Tori has just gone through our trauma therapy training. Tori, what was your impression of the training day?
I thought it was very enjoyable. I thought it was a nice pace of the day. My favorite parts about it was we would get some instruction, and then we would you would practice it with us, and we got to experience the method that we were being trained on, as well as like learning about it as we were going along. And so that interjections of it made it go very like smoothly, in my
Hmm.
opinion.
Did you think that actually going through the trauma therapy session at the beginning, did that give you some buy-in? Was it
Oh,
impactful?
absolutely. Yeah, it was it helped me realize what this practice actually looks like.
Hmm.
And I actually came in quite a little anxious this morning, so it really helped me quell that anxiety that I was feeling, and it helped me be more open to the rest of the session as well.
There was a good bit of information and teaching. How easy was that to absorb and work through?
Very easy, I would say. You're very clear in the directions you give. You're very clear in the sources that you use and the reasoning for why is the wording important? Why do we use this method? What does this do? What do each movement represent? And how does it work in your body and in your mind? Very easy to follow along with, and very clear PowerPoint, which I appreciate.
Yeah. How about the practice? How did that go when you actually used the script yourself for the first time?
Yeah, it went really well. I'm a big fan of like when you're being taught a practice to then also go and practice it yourself before, being released out into the wild with it. And so it was very helpful to be the one receiving from another, like a fellow colleague, as well as like being the one leading the practice as well.
Great. And so you said out into the wild.
Oh,
What are you going to do out in the wild with this? What do you plan on doing with it?
well,
I'm excited that you're
yeah.
taking it out into the wild.
I'm the youth director here at First Centenary, and so I think that having this training will be very beneficial. Youth today, students these days go through a lot in
Mm,
their schools and their home lives and whatever's happening in their lives. And I always want our space to be a space that students can feel welcomed, they can feel themselves, and they can process what's happening to them. And so I think this practice would be great to use in a group setting, when we have high emotions, or in the unfortunate event something traumatic happens in our
mhm.
in our community, as well as a way with other individual students.
What are some of the really common traumatic events that you have to deal with some of the youth in your youth group?
Yeah, bullying is a big issue that a lot of students deal with, online bullying and school bullying, as well as a lot of kids' fear of safety. So there's a lot of kids who have fear of school shootings or mass shootings or gun
Mm,
violence in their communities or at their schools. And so that's something that, even if a student has not gone through it, they hear about it, they see about it, they know others who have. And so those are some big traumas that students
mm.
bring and go through today.
Tori, I am really excited that you are brave and bold enough to go into that setting and bring healing in the name of Jesus. I'm excited about what God has in store for you.
Thank you so much. And thank you for your insight and wisdom and all that.